8-foot-tall silos called fermenting tanks. There, the peppers age for a top secret period of time.
This is a very...
That's red 40 in there. Oh my goodness, that's the secret.
Everett looked at a brightly colored snack and wondered how it got that neon glow. Most assume it's just food coloring, something harmless and ordinary, but the real truth is far more scarier and weirder than you think. Petroleum, to rocks, to literal crushed insects. Some edible, and some never meant to be eaten at all. Today, we will be discussing the colors that actually make our food more appealing. Let's start with some of the most popular ones, petroleum-based dyes. Yes, the exact same raw oil used to make plastics and gasoline that run your cars. Chemically re-engineered in a lab to color your food, these dyes are found in everything, from candies and cereals to sports drinks and chips. You name it all, while regulators in many countries still allow them. Concerns about their effects on children's behavior have fueled controversy for decades, with brands being forced to put a hyperactivity warning label on them in Europe. Yet they are completely standard in American snacks, resulting in millions of kilograms of these dyes being consumed worldwide every year. But food scientists didn't stop there. Another dye called Fast Green FCF, also known as Green No. 3, has an even stranger origin. It belongs to a class of synthetic colors that trace their roots back to coal tar chemistry. Yes, coal tar. Concerns raised by studies involving digestive effects and tumor findings in animals caused regulators in some regions to reject its use entirely, like the European Union that has strictly banned and flagged it as a human carcinogen. Yet, the sensory manipulation doesn't stop with the colors of the rainbow. Sometimes, the most deceptive trick a chemical can play is stripping color away. Sometimes, they just help make your food appear cleaner, brighter, and whiter. Yeah, the shine on your candies, frostings, and countless processed foods come from this white stuff. Naturally found in rocks, this compound also helps make your toothpaste appear brighter. Looks harmless, right? But this same compound got completely banned by the European Union because of various studies proving it to be genotoxic, where a tiny particle buildup in your body could damage your DNA. Gasoline and rocks sound bad, right? What about crushed bugs? Carmine, often confused with red 40, is the deep crimson red that comes from harvesting millions of these tiny female insects off cactus plants. Sun-dried, crushed, and then boiled, giving it the rich red pigment later used in your favorite strawberry yogurts and candies. Totally legal, but can cause allergic reactions in some, forcing companies to list it on the label. This modern requirement to flag potential allergens traces its roots back to a much darker era of food regulation. Back in 1950s, when a wave of children got severely sick with toxic organ reaction after consuming orange Halloween candies, resulting in a complete ban on both dyes. Illegal chemicals still slip into our food every now and then. Recently, health officials had to issue massive bans on pink cotton candy because vendors were caught using rhodamine B, a bright pink textile dye meant for coloring paper and leather. And if you believe the danger stops at food itself, it would be the plastic packaging. Globally banned dyes meant for coloring plastics have often been caught being used by corrupt suppliers to fake a rich, fresh red color. But why do they do it? To manipulate your brain. People eat with their eyes first. Color strongly influences what we think food will taste like, making your candy look sweeter, your cheese more richer. Food giants use these nerve triggers as visual traps, deceiving your evolutionary instincts into believing dead processed food is fresh and full of nutrients. We aren't just eating food anymore. We are consuming a massive, multi-billion-dollar chemical experiment. But nature actually has the perfect solution. You don't need oil or bugs to make food look amazing. Lutein, a beautiful yellow dye extracted straight from marigold flower petals, and turmeric gives food a bright gold color while acting as a powerful anti-inflammatory. Even the deepest purples come cleanly from grapes and berries using anthocyanins, which are actually healthy antioxidants that protect your heart. So the next time you unwrap a snack, take a second to look at the back. Are you eating flowers and fruit, or bugs, rocks, and oil?